The school choice fight is ahead. It's April 14th, 2025, and these are your headlines. A major school choice proposal backed by Governor Greg Abbott looks like it'll be set for debate on the floor of the House this week, likely Wednesday. The legislation, Senate Bill 2, advanced out of the House Public Education Committee on a 9-6 vote earlier this month and has now been scheduled for a full debate. SB 2 would establish education savings accounts of up to $10,000 per student to help families cover private school tuition, textbooks, transportation, and other expenses. Students with disabilities would be eligible for $11,500 annually, and homeschool families would receive $2,000 per child. Lawmakers have set aside $1 billion for the 26-27 school year, enough to cover about 100,000 students of the more than 5 million enrolled in Texas public schools. The issue has been a central plank of Governor Abbott's agenda. He actively campaigned against incumbent Republicans last year who opposed similar measures. Debate on the House floor is expected to be lengthy and contentious. Some Capitol sources have even speculated Democrats could stage a walkout to break quorum in a bid to block the measure. All eyes are turning to, looks like Wednesday, where a long day and possibly night of debate awaits. A coalition of more than 100 Texas grassroots leaders, organizations, and citizens are urging lawmakers to take action at legislation aimed at shielding children from sexually explicit products in public retail environments. In a letter sent to Representative Angie Chen Button, who chairs the House Committee on Trade, Workforce, and Economic Development, the coalition's called for a hearing on House Bill 1549, known as the Retail Decency Act. The bill, authored by Representative Hillary Hicklin, seeks to establish boundaries on how and where obscene devices and related paraphernalia are marketed and displayed. Specifically, it states that businesses may not sell, offer for sale, or hold for sale an obscene device unless the business is a sexually oriented business. The coalition warns that some stores have begun openly displaying adult-themed products near products intended for children, such as toothbrushes, candy, and stuffed animals, or advertising them with bright colors and cartoon imagery. In some cases, obscene devices have been promoted on delivery trucks driving through major cities. The letter cites research linking early exposure to sexual content with increased risk of exploitation and higher rates of sexual aggression among youth, and argues that the Retail Decency Act offers a reasonable and necessary solution to a growing cultural and public health concern. Signatories include the Dallas County Republican Party, Texas Eagle Forum, Texas Family Project, Protecting Texas Children, other organizations, dozens of grassroots activists, and Republican precinct chairs from across the state.
What are the important things out there in Texas politics and Texas news that matter to you, and what can you do about it? That's what we want to bring you with the Luke Messia Show on a weekly basis for 20 to 30 minutes. That way you can get the information and go do something for the rest of your week. I look forward to coming to you every Wednesday.
More than 700 Houston city employees have accepted a retirement incentive ahead of the April 28th deadline that they were given by Houston Mayor John Whitmire, who offered the incentive as part of his plan to address the city's $330 million budget deficit. Announced in March, the program targets about 3,000 eligible employees, providing a one-time payment of 25% of their annual salary and 5 years of employee benefits. At a meeting of the Houston City Council's Budget and Fiscal Affairs and Labor Committees, administration officials said they expect 25% of eligible employees to accept the offer. The city would pay $21 million upfront while saving more than $47 million per year. The incentive, which is part of a larger strategy to manage workforce levels, comes amid significant challenges facing the city's financial outlook. Last month, Mayor Whitmire ordered a hiring freeze for the city and expanded an efficiency study that has already found fraud, waste, and abuse to include the Houston Public Works and the Comptroller's Office. Meanwhile, overtime costs for police, fire, and solid waste departments are expected to exceed the budget by $72 million. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.